Get to our top stories this morning. The St. Paul Police Department is honoring the life of a fallen officer today.
Officer Felicia Reilly died from injuries she received in the line of duty more than a decade ago. Our Barrett Leone joins us live from Gustavus Adolphus Lutheran Church over in St. Paul. Barrett, understand a huge show of support expected today.
Yeah, in fact, so many people want to come and show their support that a change of venue was needed. That's why we're here this morning. We know that hundreds of St. Paul police officers are expected to be here at the church to pay their respects, as well as officers from across the state and citizens, the public, a lot of people wanting to come out here today. Now, Officer Felicia Reilly was brutally attacked while responding to a 911 call in March of 2010. She suffered a traumatic brain injury and struggled for many years until dying earlier this month. She served 17 years with the St. Paul Police Department. She told her family she didn't want to be forgotten, which is why her brothers and sisters in law enforcement are working hard to honor her today.
It's very important, right? This is what she gave up, the ultimate sacrifice, protecting the community, protecting the community that she serves. To give up her career, to give up her job, she had to retire early. This means a lot, and we should honor that, and we are today.
St. Paul Police Chief Axel Henry released a statement early this morning that reads in part, quote, "We've learned the double jeopardy clause of the U.S. Constitution prevents us from amending and upgrading the charges against her attacker. While we can't go back and prevent this tragedy, what we can do now is show our respect and appreciation for Officer Reilly and her family's struggle. Heroes and their sacrifices should never be forgotten." Chief Henry and Mayor Melvin Carter, as well as some of Reilly's 8 children, will be among the speakers at her funeral service today. And while Officer Reilly was retired from the force when her died, her family says that this was her dream job. She was very passionate about it. We're going to tell you more about that passion coming up in just about a half hour.
All right. Barrett Leone live for us in St. Paul this morning. Thank you.
Streets around the Gustavus Adolphus Lutheran Church will be impacted before and after the service starts at 11. Parkway, Edgerton, Jackson, Rice, Dale, and both off-ramps at 35E and Larpenteur will be closed. WCCO will bring you coverage of the funeral all day today. You can watch that full service starting at 11 a.m. live, streaming on our website and on CBS News Minnesota.
St. Paul police say a pedestrian is in the hospital this morning. This after being hit by a car. Crash happened last night on Shepherd Road in Ontario. This is right near the Science Museum. Officers say the pedestrian was not following traffic signals when they were hit. That person expected to survive. The driver has not been arrested, and police are investigating.
Now a look at the aftermath of a head-on crash involving an ambulance. Take a look here. This is what's left. Look at that mangled mess of metal from both vehicles. Minneapolis police say a car drove the wrong way on Lake Street near Bede-Makaska early Saturday morning, and that's when it collided with a Hennepin EMS ambulance. 2 people in the car, 2 people in the ambulance had to go to the hospital. No arrests have been made. The investigation is ongoing.
5 people were taken to the hospital. This after a small plane crashed in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It happened yesterday afternoon. This is in the parking lot of a retirement community. You can see from this video flames and smoke billowing from what's left of the plane. Now, no word on their conditions this morning. A local emergency manager says that no one on the ground was hurt, and the FAA is investigating.
This morning, President Trump is downplaying the concerns about a possibility of a recession, but also not ruling it out. Those new comments come after a week of whiplash on Wall Street, which was triggered by threats to implement new retaliatory reciprocal tariffs against Mexico and Canada on April 2nd. The possibility of a government shutdown Friday has also added to the economic uncertainty. The president is backing a Republican bill to extend funding through the end of the year. That includes an increase in defense spending, but it's not clear whether House Speaker Mike Johnson has enough votes to get it passed. The Republican-led House is expected to vote on that bill as early as tomorrow.